Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jim Flanagan here for 239 Hockey, www.239hockey.net. Follow us on Twitter at 239 Hockey, and it's my favorite part of the week. It's the top 10 plays of the week. Now, we've changed the format a bit here for season number 2. Hope you guys like it, where we're bringing you not one, but two top plays here for week number 1. We're going to have the top saves as well as the top goals of the week. That's right, 2 top 10s. In addition, we also have the top players of the week at each position on the forward line, top three defensemen, and top 3 goaltenders. So let's start the show off here first. My personal favorite, and that's the top saves, top 10 saves. Now, we've had these top 10 plays going each season, and, a lot of the goalies, a lot of the saves, it was hard to make the top 10 list, especially when you got a lot of these great forwards, great danglers out there. So here we go, man. Let's take a look here at the top 10 saves for week number 1 here, season number 2. Here are the top 10 saves for week 1. Number 10, X-Daily here with the puck. Puts the moves, the dinks, goes across, but Hollywood with the stick save. X-Daily, get that weak stuff out of here. At number 9, it's Cosmic Fade on the right side of your screen there. Going short side, but Drug Monkeys got him scouted with the save. He's not done yet. He's going to get the rebound here. And then another save, a blocker save that time. At number 8, it's Drape Daily Fia here. There's an Eiler, finds Hugh Laurie in front, but Drug Monkey with the robbery. Hugh Laurie, you just got robbed, son. Moving on here to number 7. Hollywood Blondes here on the breakaway, but all the way with a sprawling save. Bodies all over the place. Pucks lose Jimbo, but another save there. Big blocker all the way. Finally covers it up right there. Moving on here to number 6. Puck around the boards there. True Therapy picks it up in front to Fallen, but it's a save by Thug. And then a big paddle save. Watch it again here. There's the pass. Looks like the puck's going to roll in, but Thug CTC with a desperation paddle save. We go on here to number 5. DJ's going to misplace the puck there, and it's 2-on-0 the other way. Goofy to Sober, but Edge with the save against the top score leader. Moving on to number 4 on the countdown. Watch Sober here. He's going to get the steal. And he's going to find Goofy J. One-timer, but it's denied. Edge again. This time with a monster kick save. At number 3 here, Hugh Laurie's going to get the pass. He's going to skate through. Backhand. And he's robbed again for the second time here on the countdown. This time Sniper with the big save. For number 2, here's Cosmic to short side. Shot on and a save there. Puck back to the point. Magilla puts the shot on. Save again. How many saves? I stopped counting here. Watch it again here. All the way. Numerous saves. All the way. Says no way, cannolis. And then number 1, it's the replacement. Magilla in net here with a big save. But he's not done here. Hi, my name is Ed. Picks up the puck. Pass in front to Collins, and another desperation save. Doug CTC out. Magilla goes in net there, and he does not disappoint. What a tremendous job for the backup goalie. Magilla getting it done from one side to the other, and that's your top save of the week. And play there. If you want to be featured here next week, send in your highlights. You got the Xbox DVR featured there. Or if your game's on the Twitch account, the Twitch streams, those highlights will be submitted as well. And now, without further ado, those were your top saves. Here are the top 10 goals, the top scorers here. We got quite a few great highlights here. I mean, we've had over about, I believe, like 140 highlights submitted here for just week number 1, which is tremendous. Great job for the community, for everybody contributing on that. I also want to thank McGilla for helping out here with the show, with the highlights, getting this thing going. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't have this top plays. So here we go. Without any further ado, here's your top 10 goals for week number 1. Top 10 plays of the week. It's your top 10 goals. Number 10, Donnie Wood here against the boards. He's going to kick it to Collins. Collins turns around, finds AC right in front with the one-timer goal, and he makes that one look too easy. Watch it again here in slow-mo. There's the pass, and there's the goal. At number 9 here, right off the face-off, watch the defenseman Yambag here. He's going to get the pass, and he's going to take this one all throughout. There's the moves. Yambag getting it done. Moving on to number 8. Watch the goaltender here, Drift King, with the long pass to Cameron. Cameron all alone here. Finds Hockey Awesome for the pass. That's just awesome, baby. Give Drift King an assist. Number 7, Johnny Blaze to Cosmic Fade, and he's one-on-one against X Daily, and it's Fade. Yes, yes. That'll keep his mouth shut. Yes. We move on here to number 6. Watch Sober as he keeps the puck in play here. Goes down low to Goofy J to Dominator for the goal. Let's see this replay again. Watch it again here in slow-mo. There it is. And keeps it in play. Great job by Sober. Down to Goofy. And then Dominator for the finish. Let's move on. Number 7. Watch the red icon here. Cameron as he reads the pass there. There's the steal and there's the goal. Nicely done by the captain, Cameron. It's number 4 in the countdown. Cody here gets the steal. Takes it in. Backhand snipe. Tremendous. What was velocity on that shot? Watch it again here. There's the backhand snipe against Drift King. We go on to number 3. It's Sabby here. And watch this slapper pass to Hi, my name is Ed in front. Let's see it again here. Watch it. Slapper pass and just enough of the touch right there. Number 2. Watch X Daily here. He's going to steal the puck in the defensive zone. He's going to take it from his zone. Moves the puck up past the defender. It's a 5-on-3 penalty kill. From one end to the other. Wrap around. Are you kidding me? X Daily. And your top goal here for week number 1, it's Evstradios. Watch the pass, and then a pass back to Evstradios, the give and go. But watch the fancy pass here by both players. He spins around between the legs, and then Marty does the same. Oh my, these guys are definitely on the same page. There's your top goals. Once again, great job, everybody, submitting in the highlights there for week number 1. Hopefully week number 2 is the same as well. If we get the same kind of response, same kind of captures and highlights, we'll be able to do 2 top 10 plays, Post us a comment what you guys think about that, the different format, or do you guys want us to go back to just the 1 top plays, or maybe you want to see more. Do you want to see maybe do a top 10 hits? Best body checks of the week. That's another one we could add in on here. So those are your highlights. Always my personal favorite doing here on the show. Besides the hangout on Thursday nights, there's a plug in there for that. Now another new feature here: the top players of the week. Now, what you got to understand here on the top players, a lot of analysis going in here, especially from Guy X Daily, providing those stats, the backgrounds on here, where it's not just the amount of points, also a lot of different factors, especially on the defensemen and the goaltenders, as far as what teams they played against. So, yeah, you might see some of the stats some guy have maybe better stats, but there's a lot of thought process put into this, so keep that in mind. Let's start off first with my personal favorite, the top goalies here for week number 1, players of the week here. I'm going to do a top 3. At number 3, now I got to mention this guy on here. He does get an honorable mention for number 3, and that is DJ. aka I Soldier Up. Now the guy only played one game, but you gotta factor in. Here's a team that was 0-5 coming into this game, and the guy went perfect. He was perfect. 18 saves against a team like the Fear the Wolf on there, and he got the shutout win. Perfect save percentage, perfect goals against average, and that's 0. And he's got to be here on the top 3, regardless just the one game played. At number 2, now this was a bit of a debate here of who I wanted to place at number 1 or 2. This guy had a tremendous week here. I'm talking about Drug Monkey. If you take a look at some of the games, some of the captures, it's not just the amount of saves he got, but the quality of those saves. He had an 88.9 save percentage, 2.39 games against average, 2 wins there, on that team that he plays for the Uncle Chubbies, but still, nonetheless, managing to get some great save percentage here for week number 1. Congrats to him. And that leaves the number 1 spot, which goes to Lemieux. And the reason being, I know he didn't face much shots. I know the schedule might have been not one of the toughest schedule here for week 1, but the guy managed all 6 wins, and the key factor here, 2 shutouts. I mean, that's something some goalies don't even get for the whole season, man. This guy got it here for week number 1, 2 shutouts, and that's why he gets my number 1 vote here for top goalie of the week here for Players of the Week. Moving on here now to the defensive side. I want to give an honorable mention to Yambak. Unfortunately, he didn't make the top 3, but the guy put up 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points. He had 24 hits. But the thing that brought him down here, in my eyes, his plus and minus was at 0, and the 13 penalty minutes really hurt him. So he doesn't make the top 3. But here's the guys that do. At number 3, Mr. Mike Scott. Now, the guy only played 3 games here for week number 1. However, he managed 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. He was a plus 8 on the plus and minus, and played some solid defense there in that series. At number 2, it's going to be Duck Butter. Running Duck Butter on here. He had 1 goal, 7 assists, 8 points, a plus 26. Tremendous. 11 hits there for week number 1. And then the number 1 defenseman, however, goes to a guy that's been criticized here by quite a few and going early in the draft, but he didn't disappoint here for week 1. I'm talking about, hi, my name is Ed. On defense here, he had 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points, was a plus 4 with 20 hits, and he gets my nod here for top defenseman of the week. And that leaves the last spot here, which is the top forwards of the week. And number 3, McSwagger here. 12 goals here for week 1. Just 3 points behind Sober on the score leader. 12 goals, 1 assist, 13 points. He had 17 hits. He gets the number 3 slot. At number 2, it's Dominator Silva. Now, I feel the only reason he's not number 1 is because of the game's plays. It's because he's a part-time player, just like Mr. Mike Scott here. But this guy, 3 games played, get this, 6 goals, 10 assists, 16 points, was a plus 12 with 11 hits, and that's got to make the top 3 regardless. And then number 1 here, some question his capability, but the leaderboards proves otherwise. Sober enough. How about this? Phenomenal week here for him. Not just his team, but this guy as captain here stepped up. 15 goals, 10 assists, 25 points. 25 points here for just week 1 in the 2 series. He was a plus 27 and also 41 hits out there. I mean, you can't beat that. That definitely deserves the number 1. So there you go. There's the top players of the week. Let me know what you guys think. Post a comment. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you hit the subscribe. Hit the like button. That's all I ask on here. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think. The new format, the new different categories we bring on here. If you want to see something else, possibly maybe some box scores or something, let me know on that. I'll try to work on that as well.
Also with the highlights, once again, I want to thank the guys, especially guys that stream these games, such as Pale Poner, Drug Monkey, Chew Therapy, and then also the usual suspects such as Hugh Laurie, Yambag, Soldier Up, always doing a phenomenal job with that. Because without those, quite frankly, we probably wouldn't even have these top shows. So thank that, and big thanks to also McGill and helping out a lot for the show in the back. So there you go. That's that. We're gonna be here. It's a week number 2. I'll see you guys next week with season number 2, week 2 top plays as well as the plays of the week. You want to get featured here? Like I said, you gotta send in the highlights. You gotta make some top plays. You want to be on the players of the week? Stop sucking, man. Stop sucking. Step up here. Week 2. It's a new week here, so you know, everybody, best of luck here. Season number 2. Jim Flanagan from the Sunshine State here in Southwest Florida, saying good night.